Bonsoir, mes amis. Guten Abend, meine Freunde. Hello, my friends. This is MCOC of the Alliance for Loki. So let me just get a link into my alliances chat, and then I'll start playing the game. Just really doing some arena right now, and trying to get the 13 mil in order to make sure I get the 200 6-star shards. So okay, that's in the alliance. Boy, I've been going back and forth between everyone streaming tonight. It's amazing. So first KT was on, and then he stopped, and then I jumped over into Meadow's stream for a while. Actually, I'd never seen his stream. It's really cool. He had the face cam going. The face cam looks really good. Then after that, I had went into Lord Shadow and watched him for a while. Actually, it's the second time I've been in his stream, and now I'm doing my own stream. So it's a night of streamers, that's for sure. Everyone, I guess, is on holiday in the United States, so that means they have plenty of time to just stream and watch streams. So that's really nice. So you can see there my new toy in my my collection. Oh, art. So it took me 82 crystals art to get them. So I will sell them to you for 83 crystals, and that way I can make a 1 crystal profit. Yeah, I know. So today I was like, oh, do I want to get some crystals? So last night on stream I opened 20 of them, and I got pretty bad champions. I was hoping to at least, I had the 5-star already, and so that was that's really what I was hoping for, the dupe. And then today, excuse me, I just got coughs for a second. Okay. And then today I was hoping to dupe it, really. And so I was debating. I was like, I really shouldn't. But I was like, okay, I will open a few more. So there's 10 minutes left. Opened another 10. Didn't get anything too great. You know, got enough 5 stars. That was okay. And then after that, it was 3 minutes left. And I was like, one more set of 10. I mean, I was actually figuring, well, at least the timer's just going to run out on me. So you know, that will prevent me from buying any more. And once you know it, in like the 3rd crystal, I can't believe it, but I'll pop the 6-star Cole. It's crazy. He took the 5-star to rank 4 and Awaken. Yeah, I know. That's the way I feel with a couple of my champions. Is like same with Domino. I have Domino as a rank 3 5-star, and then I got her as a 6-star. So I'm not going to do anything with the 6-star. I'm just going to let her sit there. And now same with Cole. I have him as a 5-star, but he's at rank 3. So I'm really going to focus on the 6-star. The best thing is in that new 6-star feature is both Domino and Cole. So 2 characters that would be incredible for me to awaken. And if I awaken either one of those, they're absolutely going to rank 2. It's you know, Cole, he's definitely usable at rank with unawakened, but boy, he really becomes beastly with his awaken ability, just because you can reuse that route over and over again and get that fury in between. So yeah, it's crazy good. But you know, at least I have him. Hopefully at some point in this game we'll go, of course, have 6-star awakening gems, and so if I get a cosmic or a mutant, I'll be set. It'd be pretty cool if at the end of this next Act 6 they gave you one, but I can't imagine they would. But at the point the game is progressing, it seems like it's about time for at least us to get a chance at one. Like, you know, you get the crystal that gives you a random 6-star awakening gem. So yeah, I don't know, exciting. Yeah, he seems pretty cool, and yeah, I just really want to start, you know, preparing for the 6-star what's the word? I guess movement in this game as we start heading towards those. So yeah, that was amazingly lucky. So I must say, 82 is a lot. Out of those 82 crystals, I ended up pulling 3 6-stars. So I pulled Civil Warrior. I pulled a, who's the other 6-star I pulled? Okay, I can't believe I've forgotten. So Civil Warrior was the other day. Oh, Heimdall and Cole. Hello, DJ. Welcome to the stream tonight. Just doing some arena, then a little bit later I'll open up my 6-star, my 5-star crystal. So I got a 5-star just because I opened so many of the featured coal crystals. I got tons of shards today. So yeah, hopefully you can get Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher is sort of my #1 choice right now, more just because I want him for the synergies with Darkhawk and Ghost Rider. And yeah, just posted a war. How do you like ForLoki? Oh, it is the best alliance ever. So I've been in a lot of alliances in my life, Orgo. And welcome to the stream, Orgo. Thank you. I just saw you're a new subscriber. It's really cool you decided to stop by. I'm just, trying to gain some subscribers and have a nice stream, and hopefully people have a good time here. So ForLoki it's like everything you expect. I've been in a lot of different alliances. It's actually the 4th different language I've been in. I've been in Spanish was actually the first alliance, and then German, French, and now English. ForLoki, it's like the perfect combination. Their motto used to be laid back, not lazy, and that's exactly how I imagine them. I mean, they're just so cool and so skilled, but they're just really fun. And as long as you play reasonably well, I mean, you just have a good time. So no, it's everything you can imagine, and it totally lives up to all the hype. So no, I'm really loving here in ForLoki. I can honestly say this will probably be the last alliance I'll ever be in. Oh, you read the first Infinity Gauntlet, first issue. I used to be like when I got a bunch of comics, DJ, I would just go through them all like in a day. So I could read, if I got 20 comics back issues from the store, just read them all like in an afternoon, and I'd like reread them like 6 times. I love rereading comic books. Yeah, Brian Grant, of course. It's funny, like Brian, he's sort of, I feel like, has his well, he actually doesn't spend too much time in the alliance, and I feel like he sort of has like the key guys he speaks with, like Cam and Dubes and a few others, and Pete. I guess just more because he's he just pops in and out. But Cade is awesome. Oh my God, Cade is he's like the funniest, most lighthearted member, and he's sort of like, I don't know, always just lightens the mood whenever he's around. Plus he's a good singer, and he also has the, I don't know, what's the word? He's always how can I say this correctly? I don't know how. He always has the great sexy talk, which is nice. Yeah, everyone else is super. I mean, yeah, Brian is a like mega superstar, though he would never admit it. But yeah, surprisingly, he's not super active in our chat. I mean, he's again pops in and out. But there's so many people. I mean, my battle group is just stacked with legends. I have, of course, PandamanPete, who is renowned world famous Ghost player, and then Cam, who's just the absolute genius of this game. Dap, who's so good at Quake. If you ever want to learn how to play Quake, just watch Dap's videos. I mean, you can take down a rank 5 thing on nearly any node in war. And so yeah, it's an amazing battle group. I'm humbled to be in there. Of course, I need to mention Dreamin' too, who is he's the arch nemesis of the MCOC world. I mean, I think he's managed to make an enemy of everyone in this game, but he's still super fun. Yeah, we were talking about comics. So DJ was just asking in the stream the other day for a series to read, because I guess he's going on vacation, so he picked up the Infinity Gauntlet. And I used to be a huge comic book fan when I was young, but I haven't really read them too recently. But yeah, I love the comic books, and that's sort of why I like this game too much too, because I can really identify with all these characters. Way before this game came out, maybe it was in existence, I played it was the DC version called Injustice for All, and it was okay, but I just didn't know anyone in there. Well, I knew Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman, but the rest, I sort of know them. Green Arrow, Green Lantern, maybe that was a Deadshot or whatever his name was, but yeah, it just wasn't as interesting because I just didn't know them so well. So yeah, of course I know it must be. Hello, Real Deal. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it is easy to identify them, especially they're just classics. And so yeah, it's fun to play. It's fun to get to play Bishop, and well, more like Wolverine's my favorite to play. Okay, tell me what you think, J. I hope it's all right. There's really one good fight in there, and the rest are sort of the usual. So yeah, I just posted a war video. I actually really wanted to ask KT if that was a real defense or not. I have a feeling that was sort of like their second level defense, because as I said in the video, that I think he was I think they're sort of resigned to be masters. I don't think they really want to. They're not going to make top 3, so there's no reason to go super hard anymore. We have war going on now. Maybe I'll do a few fights in there, just because there's no reason not to. We'll see if Tater's ever posts the path. Tater's almost forgotten about this war just because he barely remembered to remind us to put out defensive. We've gone so easy this season. We just haven't seen the reason to go hard. The rewards are pretty mediocre. I read another comic book about the Annihilators. I have no idea who the Annihilators are. Hello, T Eraser. Thank you for your comment on my video. Now I feel like a fool. I was like, oh yeah, of course. I actually knew that he wasn't affected by Incinerator. I just had forgotten at the time. Of course, I was like, oh, what's going on? Somehow I feel like I fought him sometime. Must have been using a different character, and he got Incinerator. Yeah, I know. I'm sure at some point where Dream will see it, and I'll get endlessly mocked for it. Is the Dream away? Yeah, it's a pretty fun set of fights. I really love Vision. If they could just turn up the dial just a little bit on his attack. He needs a... Oh, it did it. Oh my god, it's even worse. Oh, I'm such a fool. Oh well. It's like, it's just one of those things where, even making those videos, like the war videos are pretty easy to make, but even those take a little bit of time. Check out this guy here, to you. So I've already told everyone the story, but I'll tell it again just because I love it so much. So, like today, I opened up 20 crystals, and I was like, okay, that does it, no more. And then with 10 minutes left, I opened up 10, and I still didn't get anything. I was really trying to dupe my 5-star, and then I was like, should I do another 10? I really debated for a long time, and there was like 2 minutes, literally 3 minutes left. I was like, okay, well, I'll get another 10, knowing that the timer's going to prevent me from getting any more. And that last set of 10, lo and behold, this guy pops out, and oh man, psyched. Psyched just to have a big time 6-star. That's the name of this game, is to have one. Yeah, he's such a beast. Such a beast. He's just one of these characters I'm going to sort of stash away, wait till I awaken him. We'll go for the 6-star featured crystal and see what I get. Oh, there's that lance crystal done. Good, that means it'll be starting up soon. And yes, I really am curious what that will be like, because if I can either, so both him and Domino are in the 6-star pool. So if I get either one of those and awaken them, oh man, that'd be so amazing. Oops, let's stay with the 6 stars. But yeah, that's a lot of crystals. I spent 82 crystals to get them. Oh yeah, Lord Shadow, welcome. I was just in your stream, and now, whoops, now he's back. I was watching Lord Shadow. I actually ducked in a stream twice today. I ducked in and out of the shadows. I love that tag. That is the best. And then ducked out to go see KT Streak, and then I saw Meta, then went to Meta, and then from Meta we went back to Lord Shadow. It was just a day of stream hopping. It was there's so many people streaming, I guess because it's Memorial Day in the States, and so everyone just has the day off to relax and play this game. The other day I was telling people about, here I live in Switzerland, all the holidays here, and we're a sort of a strange country because we're very centralized, not around the national government, but around you would call them states, we call them cantons. And so there's only 3 holidays that we have in common as a nation. So basically, an entire nation of Switzerland is just 3 holidays a year that are in the whole country. One is Christmas, of course. The other is New Year's, and then the last one is 1st of August, which is national. Okay, I can't remember. It's the Swiss. It's just like Swiss Day. It's when we became a country. Hey, KT, been following you around all night long. I mean, for those of you, I'm sure everyone in here knows, but KT did an idleness run of Labyrinth of Legends, which was crazy good. Man, you talk about being nervous at the end. You could see it on your face, KT. I almost made a statement. I was going to be the statement Batman made, or no, the Joker made, like, why so serious? Man, when you're fighting that Meister at the end, you were like totally locked down. Thanks, Clint J. As against KT, KT's Alliance NY71A. I really want to ask you, KT. You don't have to tell me if it's like super secret NY information, but I think that defense you placed was probably like sort of your plan B defense. I could tell that you weren't going to be in as a top 3, so I figured you guys were going like medium hard in your last fight. I mean, you got a Masters, so it's not like anything you did will take you out of Masters. So because it's just interesting defensive placements. I mean, it's on my video, so I don't feel bad about talking about it. But a Morningstar on that Node 31 mini boss. I mean, I'd never seen that before, and so I was like, they're just fooling around. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was fun. I mean, definitely, it's always fun to fight in war. I mean, there's a lot of really interesting fights. Good. Yeah, I figured as much. No reason to like do tons of crazy things when you're in Masters. Who are you playing right now? You said Endgame. Wow, that's they're in the top 3. It's funny how I think some of these alliances that just sort of rebrand themselves, but I don't really recognize many of the top 3. Hello, Billy D. Welcome. That's good to see you from Lord Shadow's stream. Everyone's been following each other around. Hello, PP. Good to see you too. Welcome to the stream tonight. After I finish my 6-star, so maybe about 15 minutes, I'll pop up with my 5-star Arena Crystal. Endgame is Wales. Okay. Yeah, no, who were they? It wasn't MMXIV. I can never remember what their letters were, but I feel like there's some alliance that changed one thing to another. Yeah, those big alliances. I mean, it's just they have such powerful defenders that it's always tough to go through them. But they're fun to play. I mean, this one of the nice things about wars. You still have these really tough fights, which are always a super fun part of this game. Is just having these challenging ones. So yeah, it's almost the end of this season. I'm actually really glad because we have like the opposite effect in 4 Loki. So everyone in the world goes hard in war, and we go easy. Well, maybe not everyone. And then when it comes to the off season, everyone wants to tank. So then we start, of course. I mean, we don't care. We might as well win. So we try to win as many as the off season we can. So we get back all about 6-star shards that we missed during the war season and get our ranking up. I think we're almost maybe even tier 2 now because we've gone so easy in war this season. Okay, it's the alliance that changed, and that's what I thought. I knew there was something like that. Yeah, they are stacked, and so you're going to be fighting nothing but like rank 2 6-stars in that. Awake and rank 2 6-stars in that alliance. But yeah, so it'll be good to get to the off season. Hopefully, that's the only thing that I haven't liked about going easy in wars. Like the rewards at the end of the season. I mean, the difference between the various levels aren't aren't so huge, but it's nice getting those 300 stars each time. Oh yeah, no reason. Thank you very much, Meta. Was psyched to get it out, and hopefully there's some. At least that one Havoc fight's pretty interesting. But yeah, enjoy your dinner. And yeah, so in the so hopefully we can make it up for in the off season. If we can win 10 off season matches, I mean, it adds up. It's 10,000. I mean, 3,000 6-star shards. Thank you. I wasn't too worried about that Morningstar fight. That one, because I knew I could do enough damage against her. It was really the Node 42 fight. I mean, they're both a little bit tricky, but Vision, the nice thing about Vision is you can play him fast because you don't have to dance around too much. And then you can also, of course, you drain the power, so, you really can play pretty aggressive with him. It's just, I feel a little, not ashamed, but I didn't really want to boost up. But I was almost sure I couldn't do those fights without boosting. And in that itemless war, I really do feel like I'm not going to use any items. Like, that's the decree from Taters, and we follow his decree. So when he says itemless, that's itemless. So I didn't want to die just because I couldn't finish a fight, and then not keep on going. Yeah, he's a 565, SIG 200. So he is as strong as you can get in this game right now. Oh, damn, just lost one of my 6 stars. And then it was I don't know, what can I say? It was a straightforward fight. You just got to be able to kill him before you time out. But yeah, he is great. I really like him. And with the Void synergy, I get plus 10%, and then I really stack him as much as I can. I almost think about running Glass Cannon with him, just to get that little more attack boost. But I don't know. I'm not sure if that's. I don't really like Glass Cannon too much. It seems like the cost is a lot, just because I do like a little bit of health, just in case I get hit a few times. But yeah, super fun champ. He's one of my favorite rank 5s, and the immunity, of course, is great too. Just comes in so useful. Love GC. Who's GC? Gwen. I can't think who that is. Ghosts Killer? No. Oh man, this is the fine points of this game. Oh, Corvus Glaive, is that who it is? Glaive Corvus. Yeah. Oh, Glass Cannon. Oh, you love Glass Cannon. Okay. Okay. Well, that's true. That's a good way of thinking about it. And yeah, I guess, 7% health really is probably a small price to pay for 7% increase. You're right. Okay. Maybe I'll start using it more in that setup, just because that's the only problem with going like suicideless and especially in these wars where we're not really boosting too much, is that my characters just aren't so strong. But I guess I'll always start for things like Glass Cannon and even Courage. If you're in if you go be boosting like with the big boosts, that that maybe they don't add enough to the big boost to make it worth it. Like, I guess you get plus 30, 50%, and then another 10, 20%, but I guess you're right. Oh, it's true, okay. Good to know. Oh no, I better not lose another one, else I'll lose my streak. Oh jeez. Start concentrating on this fight for a second. Oh, I hate this passive AI. Oh man, I thought I screwed up, but I didn't. Yes, true. Greater strength. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the right idea, but something about the idea of putting points in greater strength makes me sad. So I don't think I ever will. Yeah. Okay. Glass Cannon. Maybe I will try it a little more. I used to love it, and then for a long time I didn't use it. And yeah, I guess now I still don't use it. Just haven't been convinced that was that good. But yeah, it's that's the only problem with my 2 very different teams. It's like my Alliance Quest is an incredibly suicide friendly team, but then when I go to war I have to change everything up because Void is, I want to get the max willpower, and then and also I don't need bleed at all with that team. Like, none of those guys bleed, so yeah, it's it's a little bit of pain always switching masteries back and forth between those two game modes, but yeah, that's not too bad. That's more, honestly, it's not the units, it's just the time that it's really annoying. It just, takes a long time and a lot of screen pushing to, reassess something your masteries. And so, yeah, that's actually the most annoying part of it, is not the cost. But let's see. Yeah, exactly, Metaphors. I know. We just need these. We have to have these mastery profiles where Kabam just lets you store 3 masteries. It just will automatically give you the calculation on going from one to another, and then you can just push that button and boom, there goes 137 units, and it's done in your whatever one you want. Yeah, because I'm just tired of changing them. Yeah, no, KT. I mean, it's really old school. I mean, just having to push a button for each one. It's just like, what is that? 40 button pushes you have to do each time you want to change them around. Ooh, okay, last quest has started. Okay, well, speaking of things, so let's go jump in real quick. You can see this is day 5. I actually want to record it. Let me see. I'll record it off my reflector because I want to make a video about day 5 Alliance quest. So here's the pressure's on. If I'm gonna make a video of it, I better play reasonably well. Okay, so recording and off we go. Yeah, presets would be amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, oh, sorry, I have to hide the screen just for a second, so to show everyone our prestige. I did that last night, so there you go, screen's hidden just for a minute. And let me jump into Alliance Quest. And let's continue. Okay, I think I'm all right now. And so back we go. Okay, so I'm in BG3, and here I go. And so this is my team. It's Blade, Corvus, and Omega Red. Just great with masteries. I mean, with the suicides. Just a beast of a team. Especially we have the 40% with Omega Red, so it's so nice. Attack right now, so he's great. And off we go. And so I run this path 6, is the very first path I run. So I got this vision, which is a tough fight. He's stun immune, and I never seem to do well against him, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, always use Corvus. So I'm not going to talk too much just because I'm going to concentrate on this fight. Here it goes. Oh, come on, vision. There it is. See, I have to throw the SP1 out. I'm in big trouble. If he doesn't throw his SP1. Oh, come on, throw it, please. Throw it. Oh, phew. It's about to synthesize. I feel like at any time. Yeah, a little too close for comfort right there. Just gonna let him synthesize. Okay, I lost my power. Now that isn't so great. Lost my power, lost my crits. Now he go through his SP1. Okay, that's close. Oh no, he clipped me on that one. Okay, well, fair fight. Got clipped once by his SP1. Yeah, it's a hard fight because there's that. I can't remember what it's called. We'll look on the next node. it has some name to it. And so if you have more power than he does, it's like every 15 seconds he switches power with you. And so, I try to watch it, but of course, we're watching so many things at the same time. It's easy to mess it up. So let's see, what is that thing called? That thing is called transducer. No, it's power alternator. Yeah, and transducer. So yeah, all these things are sort of stealing your power as you fight. But okay, so now I got Hyperion. He can be a mess too. Let's see if I can keep from being splattered by his SP3. That's always a challenge here. So here it goes. Oh, that's wicked power. Oh, whew, I got so lucky. I was just going to go and attack him and try to kill him. Okay, whew. Another scary fight. Yeah, again, I feel like I just try to be conservative and just let him throw his specials. And so even once he gets to 1, I sort of lay off the attack and just try to get them through. And boy, it's really, I thought I was actually in big trouble there right at the end. I was sure he was going to get his SP3, and so my goal was just going to go rush in and try to kill him, but luckily right as I was doing that, he threw his SP2 and I managed to block at the same time. So yeah, day 5, the fights get pretty real. Okay, so now I'm going to do myself by saying this is usually a fairly straightforward fight, but I'm sure now I'm going to get absolutely wrecked. But here we go with the Corvus once again. I hate when he throws his SP1 just because okay, so now I gotta worry about transducer, so I'm gonna throw my SP1 because if not, he'd steal my power. Okay, well, that fight went much better. Yeah, Corvus is boy, he's a beast. Once he gets those 2 charges, I mean, he hits so hard. I mean, this is day 5, and he's 23 hits. Not so bad at all. So okay. See, all week I ruled that HG Vision, but just now got wrecked, got him, then Killmonger took my Corvus out. Never had a problem fighting him. Yeah, I don't know. I've had some bad times against that Vision Shadow. I mean, it's just if you get out of sequence just a little bit, like, he doesn't throw a special when you need to, and all of a sudden he gets to a special 3, and then, he automatically hits you. Yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like it's easy to slip up. Oh no, Beach Staff. Ugh, I know, that's the absolute worst. It's so easy to make a mistake. Like, I live in fear every day of, going down the wrong path or doing something silly. And, yeah, it's absolutely, yeah, I know, it's nerve-wracking when that happens. Especially, it's 5 days worth of work and basically 30 people having to play perfectly and the officers having to do everything right. Yep, I totally agree. No, it's a 5-day. Sorry, did I say 3? It's a 5-day Alliance quest. I probably accidentally said 3. Okay, everyone, let's do a celebratory crystal opening, and then we'll go back to arena. So we might as well have a little more fun, and then it's just back to the bland arena time. But hey, try harder. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you tonight. Just did a little Alliance quest and somehow did not manage to die. We are about to open. We're halfway to that feature 6-star. Oh, I'm so excited for that already. I'm so scared at the same time. If I could dupe my Cole, oh, it'd be crazy. If I could dupe my Domino, crazy. So many characters like Captain Marvel, Captain America World War II, even Annihilus I would take. Human Torch, he seems good. Ultron, Wasp. I would love to do my Wasp. I have her already. And Ultron, I've always loved Ultron. So, man, there's just so many good characters. Morningstar, she's amazing. Korg, I would do my Korg. I mean, I don't really like Korg, but it would be pretty cool to have a dupe 6-star. So, yeah, that's going to be incredible crystal. I hope I can get, so what is it, like 80 days left in that crystal? 77 days. I hope I can get 2, maybe 3. But let's do a 5-star crystal. So, I have this guy. So, Havoc would be great. Basically, these new champions. Diablo, Thing, I would do my Thing. Night Thrasher. Those are basically the ones I want. And Carnage. Because I do not have Carnage and I do not have Venom the Duck. You know, I have him as a 6-star. So, just gonna let this spin out, a little lucky twist, and off we go. But Havoc would be super cool just because he'd be new, and I really like Havoc a lot. I wouldn't mind landing on one of my Max Sig champions too, because I mean it's more 6-star. Oh, okay, no thanks, no worries, Clint. Yeah, I can sometimes not speak very clearly. I know that, especially in these streams where you're just talking for so long, you start rambling. Okay, what will it be? Something good, something bad, or something mediocre? It's going to be... Oh, that's great, because he's Max Sig, so if anything, that just means an extra 275 6-star shards, so, or maybe a 6-star Iron Fist. So let's go to those. I think I have a few, because maybe I duped I have also, when opening up coal crystals, dupe him also. Let's see, look at all these crystals, crazy. Yep, I got 2 6-stars. Let's just open them up and see what happens. Awaken Gem would be pretty cool, but I just really want a 6-star. Oh my god, I'd love a 6-star Domino dude. That or coal would both be amazing. And, okay, perfect, 550. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, that's almost 550, 275, what is that, 825? You know, that's a good chunk of 6-stars that I just got. Getting closer to that, 8,710. Oh, boy, it's going to be nerve-wracking to open that crystal. It's just going to be so much riding on it. You know, if I can get one of those great characters. Yondu I've already duped. I would hate to get Yondu. Spider-Man Classic, Rocket Raccoon. I mean, Ronan would be pretty cool. I don't think he really is going to change the game for me too much, but there's several characters. Actually, I love Carnage. There's a lot of characters here I think are good. But yep, when that happens, we will see. It's going to be the most nerve-wracking, is that right? Opening I've done for a long time. Okay, well, again, just back to Alliance Quest, Arena. Yeah, I want to really try to get to 13 mil, because then I'll be able to get 200 more 6-star shards. So just trying to get 6-star shards any way I can right now. And so yeah, it's just gunning for that feature. There's one of my new 6-star shards, Silverware. I'm a 6-star. So of the 82, so my odds were pretty good. So going for Cole, I did 82 crystals. Got Cole's a 6-star, got him as a 5-star. I got 2 other 6-stars that guy you're looking at right there. The Civil War was one of them, and Heimdall was the other. So, yeah, you know, pretty good. Considering I did one on stream the other day with 10, and I got the worst group. I think in my 10, I think I had 7 3-stars and 3 4-stars, and that was it. So I had a couple like really bad sets of 10. But overall, I would say I was on the lucky side. Because what is it for a 6-star? What is it? You should be getting one every I have to look at the percentages. Is it every 30 you should get one? No, it's every 60 you should get one, I think, or something like that. And so to get 3 in 82, yeah, it definitely was ahead of curve. But you know, I'm sure I'll make up for it by never pulling one again. Easiest way for T4CC. The easiest way, I think, as long as you're in a rank level, as long as you run at least map 4, I believe, 4, 5, 6, you get one at the end of every week of Alliance Quest. And so that's what I'm sure that's the best way of getting them. And And you know, I mean, there's a terrible offer now, so if you're really desperate for one, you could get one. Um, you know, Tier 4 CC becomes sort of strange. Like, I remember the time when I was just like dying for that resource. You know, when I was first playing this game and ranking 5, my 4 stars. And yeah, I'd get one every now and then from, you know, like an event quest or something like that, and I'd spin it and just pray like to get the Mystic so I could, you know, rank up my Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I mean, it can be a hold up easy. It was definitely a hold up for me for a long time. I'm trying to think what other ways. It seems like, does Uncollected give you one? Maybe even Masters Event Quest. And the thing also is you get those tier 4 shards too, which, you know, they add up when you get a lot of them. But I think Alliance Quest is definitely the best way. I mean, you basically will get at least one per week, and so, you know, in a month that's 4, so that's pretty good. And if you figure you get 1 or 2 others, you can be getting like 5, 6, 7 in a month, I think. But yeah, they were at sort of the beginning of my existence. I remember how hard a resource it is. There always needs to be something. Right now, of course, it's tier 5 basic that really keeps the leveling up low, and also even tier 2 alpha, even though they seem to be plentiful, I definitely always am wanting to get more. Oh no, Meta. Oh no, poor man. Man, I love your face cam, Meta. It really adds so much to your stream. Oh, just die like an idiot. I hate when I die with my 6 stars. Yeah, it looks really sharp. And now I see like all your pictures. You have yourself like superimposed, like your little Meta man up in the upper right. That's just good style right there. Yeah, it's good looking at all these other YouTubers. I'm starting to figure out, you know, just ways to make your channel look nice. I feel like there's a lot of cool, I guess you'd call them like boutique YouTubers. You know, there's like the big names like the Seatons and the Bryans and the who else is big? Maybe those 2 are the biggest. And then after that, there's like, you know, some pretty solid guys like the PandamanPetes and the KTs, you know, guys in the thousands. Hey, Meister, welcome. Oh, yeah, that's right, he does your stuff too. Oh, it's so funny. Dreamin' sucks on it. Yeah, DJ is amazing. I mean, he's basically done all my graphics too. Yeah, that's right. Man, your channel looks great. I'm really impressed by yours. What's going on, Meister? Hey, Heisenberg. Hey, how's it going? I didn't realize there's this big story, Heisenberg, about Dreamin' cheating on you. Boy, he's been cheating on lots of people. He cheated on you, with Dap, and with Meta. He's even played Dungeons with me. I think Dreamin' is our, I don't know. Well, it's something I want to call him, but I won't just because I can't be that mean to him. The 4 Loki dungeon something. Yeah, pretty crazy. I guess not shocked, given his general nature. But yeah, it's so funny to hear that. How did you do in dungeons the other day? I think you guys stopped at room 8. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to say it, but I figured you would not be, you not have any what you call it, moral qualms about it. Yeah, it's yeah, actually, I mean, now that everyone's doing these dungeon runs, I really want to do them too. It seems like you really want like a rank 5, what's her name? Morningstar. She's just an absolute beast. You know, even my rank 4, I felt, I mean, I was doing it with Church the other day. I'd easily gotten to room 4, I think. I don't think she had any damage on her. But try to think, once, I can't remember who ripped Stan Lee is. Was it Boss Man? He and I were running dungeons together for a while. We just decided we'd always run together. And and we once tried to keep on going. Maybe we made it to room 7. Boy, I remember it ramped up quick. I remember we got through like room 5, and we both had like our champs were all at full. We're like, oh, this is so easy. And then room 6, you know, I think we both like lost half our champs. I can't even remember if we made it through room 7 or not. I think we might have not made it, but yeah, the difficulty ramped up pretty quick. not so easy, but still super fun. And so, you know, now is sort of a good time to do it because I've gotten all the milestones. I wouldn't care. So it does sort of makes you unhappy when, you know, you're at like 15,000 milestone points, and then if you don't make it, you lose half of them. So you're just at like 8,000, which isn't even enough for all the milestones. So, but yeah, I feel like the streamers have now made dungeons survivable again, because it's so much fun to stream and play dungeons, and it's so much fun to watch it. Like, you know, now I actually look forward to them, so I can play with someone on stream. Yeah, we got all this content coming out too, all these announcements. Exactly, Dungeon Hooker. I know, boy, he's really gotten around. Yep, that's what happens when you have low self-esteem, you know. Here goes the Trinity, old but forgotten. Yeah, I feel like the Trinity is still so powerful, but does anyone even run them anymore? You know, I still love them. I mean, they're so powerful. But you know, I feel like Blade's still absolutely one of the best champs in the game, but it seems like, yeah, no one really uses him that much. I mean, I find him amazing. I always use him in my Alliance quest just because his sustainability is so key. And then there's just like annoying fights, like I have Electro on one of my paths during 1 week, and I have Mephistos, and he just does so well against them, you know. Especially that Electro, you know, all I do is just parry and bleed, and I'll do that for like half the fight, and then just, you know, then go after him. And so if I take damage, I can regen, and his danger sense keeps too much of the what is it, the strike back that Electro has. So yeah, he's still super valuable, I feel, in Arena Quest. Same with Ghost Rider. You know, I feel like he doesn't get that great a rap, but he does a pretty good job for me in Alliance Quest too, especially when I have like my first like 4 fights all what you call it, not mystics, cosmic. So when I have it's the version where you have Brawl, and I'm on past 6, and so Brawl is just really annoying. So having someone like Ghost Rider is great because you get the regen. You can, again, I mean, most of your damage ends up being a lot of block damage, so you can just regen it right back up. Let's see, I wonder if anything's happening with our war. Maybe we'll go look in a second and see. I think we're fighting ISO 8. Yeah, let's go peek in a war and see what it looks like. Again, Dream hasn't posted anything. Usually he gets me in my path to pretty early on, a lot of times before everyone else, just because, you know, again, I go to bed in like, what's it, 22:17 now, so I'll go to bed in an hour and a half or so. And so I can usually do my first couple of fights and get myself close enough to that minion. I mean, I do any variety of something /7, so either past 7 or 8-7 or 9-7. So continue war, ISO 8. Let's see what's looking like. Spectate. Hopefully they're taking it easy. I feel like I heard something on Alliance chat. There's like 1,000 things on it, so probably all of them have things. There's one. Oh god, I hate that domino fight right there. Oh man, that's such an annoying fight. I was doing it with Stark Spider-Man a lot, but now I totally bring Void in for her. So, and who's this XXXX guy? Probably has a what you call it thing right there. That's all for the thing. Actually, I'd sort of be psyched for that fight. I'm not Billy D, of course. I live in Switzerland, and where are you living at? And KT lives in the United Kingdom. So, did we have hail the other day? We had snow last week, but of course it was still like, I mean, it's definitely springtime, but you know, it's still fairly cold. It's, you know, maybe the lows are around like 5 degrees and gets up to 15 during the day. But the weather's been pretty normal around here. It's actually been super nice the last few days. And that's probably Captain Marvel. That'd be amazing. Actually, let me go check XXX's profile. That's an easy way to check their profile. No, I can go to our defense. I'm not going to give anything up with our defense because we were going so easy in this war. So if anyone from ISO is watching, you can see that much of our defense. Let's see. Oops, wrong one. Now you can see a lot of our defense. I'm just giving away secrets left and right. Let's see. Where's XXX? There he is. Let's take a look at this guy. He doesn't have a thing. Interesting. Okay, I bet that one's a Captain Marvel. But thing would definitely be above. Yeah, it'd be above all this stuff for Thor. Okay. So maybe it's just it was either a rank 4, it could be a rank 4 thing, but probably not. Now let's go back to the attack. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so maybe. Oh, okay, no, I'm wrong. Battle group. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Screenshot. Yeah, I know. Every stream I do something idiotic like that. I mean, yeah, no, there's one of these days Tater's going to scream at me and or kick me. But hopefully he doesn't see it. Let's see. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what these are? We'll see what this mini is up here. Thorax, okay, easy. I love it because with Void they start as Avenger. What do you know? I almost always have a Sabertooth. I feel like every war has been a Sabertooth, but that one's not. Okay, nope, that's war. But we haven't got any information from Taters yet, so we'll just wait and see what he wants. Back to the grind. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's just another one of those wars. That's weird. I assume we'll just try to clear the boss. Okay. Just gotta run through all my rank 5 stars, big points. If I get just 3 million, that'd be good. Basically, then I could get, if I could do 4 3 million runs plus a million. I mean, there it is, right there. There's the 13 mil I need to get those 6-star shards. Yeah, it's just the 6-star shards trickled in so slowly that I know it just seems to take forever to get one. That's the other thing. I'd be a little bit sad about not doing well in Alliance War. Is the 6-star shards are, I mean, we might even end up in Platinum 3. We're at Platinum 2 right now, but who knows? And so if we end up in Platinum 3, we're definitely going to take a hit of our 6-star shards that we gain, which, oh man, I just want to get to 15,000 so much. So open up that feature. And hopefully dupe Cole or down there. That's the absolute dream. But until then, maybe I bet we'll get some 6-star shards, of course, with Act 6. And we'll always get some too with the event quest. So yeah, there's definitely some on the way. Hopefully within 2 weeks I'll have it. Yuck. Just gonna beat him by this Corvus. So this was totally, this Symbiote Supreme was absolutely, just because I had a gem and nothing else to do. So when I finished Variant 2, I had the rank 4 to 5 gym, and it ended up being this guy. Oh man, I actually started to like him more and more. He's just such a good character. The staggers are such a really powerful passive debuff, and I really started using him in Alliance Quest a lot. So that Hyperion I fought. So there's one version where instead of Vision, it's who is it? It's Heimdall. And so I actually let Art take Heimdall because he and I sort of share, we're sort of path partners there. And so then, fighting Hyperion without any charges on the Corvus, I don't know. I don't think that'd be too good. So I've been using, what's his name? Symbiote Supreme, especially since that one particular path has Brawl on it. So you have the added disadvantage where sometimes you can't even attack into a Hyperion because he's in the mix is unstoppable. And so it's great. You play the slow game. You hit him, you get some staggers on him. Totally eliminates his power gain, and it's a much more reasonable fight. And so even on day 5, I've been having really good success with Symbiote Supreme. And so yeah, it's sort of fun to run him. So yeah, it's really been good to have him just for that. And then I bring Blade and Ghost Rider just for really the synergies. Actually, Ghost Rider does a lot of work too. He, as I said, he has a great regen, so he definitely keeps the regenerating opponents, or he keeps us. He's a sustainable character. You can keep on playing him and making it through the quest. You get hit and take a lot of block damage. So Yep, really, really liking that symbiote. It's just a good looking character too. He and Darkhawk are just the two, I think, best designed, most beautiful characters. They have this like little shiny glow to them and all this like sort of sparkle animation. Yeah, they're definitely cool. Yeah, I feel like they changed up Boyd's animation, like, you know, that what you call it, the sparkling in the center of his chest. Somewhere it got so much more intense. You know, it's just really like brilliant now, as before it was a little more subtle. I like the old way a little better. It's a little too I don't know what you say, ostentatious. I think that's the right word. But he's definitely my favorite AQ champion. I've been using sort of the same AQ team for I don't know, for like 5 years. So today I started looking at New York Comic Con. Just, you know, I looked, and I guess I registered for fan verification, which seems like there's only like, you know, like a couple more days to do that. Oh, there it is, the command from Taters. It's okay, so off I go. I guess you won't see me do that first fight unless it gets clear. And so yeah, it looks super cool, New York Comic Con. You know, the tickets $200 US, $190 US for 4 days. Yeah, it seems reasonable. I mean, you know, you went to a rock concert or a football match, you know, probably pay half that, but that'll only be for like 1 day, and you know, like what does a concert last, like 4 hours? And this is like 4 full days. It's gonna be the killer though, is find a place to stay. I mean, if I want to stay near the place, oh man, for 4 nights, I mean, it's like, there's a couple of things that are sort of cheap, like maybe $600, but yeah, of course I know New York's super expensive. But man, downtown New York makes like Zurich look cheap, and so yeah, I don't know. It might be fun to sort of like stay a little bit farther away and just ride the subway in each day, or take the public transport just to get a little bit of flavor of the city. The plane ticket, it's low season. I'm hoping to get one for around like $500, but you know, that's about as cheap as you can get. If I get really lucky, from Geneva to Newark, I think that's the airport in New Jersey. So yeah, so it's all coming together. Be a fun little vacation, you know, just take a week, go there, go to Comic-Con, and yeah, just see other 4 Loki people. Oh, 9-7, okay. That been changed. Yeah, you saw that was no Sabretooth there. Okay, let's go jump into war real quick. You know, I might have to change my masteries, as I said in my video. It's so annoying, but you know, I want it to be sustainable. So, Alliance War, of course, going in with my team that I always go into. Continue war. Just tell Taters okay, so he knows I'm on it. There's Taters. Dragonize 7. Okay. So off I go to war. 3, continue. There's the war team. Love them so much. Such a great team. Just so versatile. So many different, you know, got hard hitter, got degen reverser, got power control. I love this team. And you know, I got that synergy with Void and Stark Spider. And Vision. So that's pretty cool too. Yeah, it's super fun. Okay, let's go over and see what we have. Oh, my game's running slow, so slow. I might have to quit for a second, just close all the other apps. Sometimes if I have other apps running, it slows everything down. We'll wait till at least I load onto the main screen, and then we'll go and do my first fight. Okay, let me just do one thing. Let me just put the B right back on. I'm just going to close everything down just for a minute. Actually, barely have anything open. Okay, the game's reloading. We can zoom back in now. Then we'll go do this first war fight. It's one of those things where I can't decide if I'm going to take off suicides or not. I sort of feel like I should, because I want to go as far as I can, but it's more the pain of doing that. I don't care about the units, it's just the pain of having to take them all off and put them all on again. But okay, well, Let's go see what the character looks like. Alliance War, continue. Okay. Off we go. And zoom across. And off to 9. Okay, well, so I wish I had scout lens on so I could see who this was. I feel like, ooh, he's underboss too. Armor up, champion boost, health. I really want to use vision because he's so good, but I don't want to. So I'm going to spam as SP1. Okay, fine. I'm going to change his masteries. I feel like you have to, but I won't do anything in proficiency, and I'll go back to what you got. Okay, so the usual mastery switch, just to have it vision friendly. I'm gonna try what KT said. I'm gonna put his glass cannon. Let's just get everything standard up, and then we'll go into the fight. Just want to see how many points I have, because I like having 3 in courage. I don't really get down to 50% of these fights, so that's probably less useful. I don't need any in willpower since he has such a strong heal block. So really, yeah, assassin I like having just to finish off the ends of the fights, and also what you call it? Yeah, then I have to decide between willpower and not willpower. It's despair. I keep on calling willpower despair. Hey, Black Smoke, what's going on? Just managed to join in as I was changing my masteries around. About to go do a war fight against some unknown skill champion. Hopefully an easy one, because I'm not going to put points in proficiency because I don't want to scout. I don't want to have to switch them back. So, okay. So let's see. If we put 4 points in there, we have 10 points. We've got tons of points left. Okay. So put 4 points there. Maybe even 5. And I want at least 6 to put them in glass cannon, and let's put 4. For some reason I want like 4. I feel like that's more than enough. 3 in glass cannon. This is the KT special. Ah, good. Yeah, it's been just popping around from stream to stream today, and then I started my own. It's like that type of day. I know everyone in the States has vacation now, so everyone's just like relaxing. Okay, so let's see, we can put 1 point here. Okay, let's put 3 points here, just in case we do enough damage, or we get hurt enough. We get that 20%. I think we will. I might put my other 4 points in this of all things. Might as well jack up the damage to whatever I can. Again, this is just I just don't want suicides on, but I don't want to put them anywhere else because I want to switch back to suicides just to go back in the arena. So just start doing this like strange setup. Some would recommend greater strength. What would be 5 points, 3.6%? Yeah, it's so weak. That's okay. Off to this fight. No idea who it is. If it's Nick Fury, I'm gonna die because I always fight Nick Fury so terribly. But maybe Vision will be alright just because he won't bleed, and he he can control the power. So I don't think anything I have to worry about. Armor up, and that's it. Okay, here it's going to be. Big surprise. It is Taskmaster. Oh, Taskmaster's such a pain. He's going to shrug off my parries after a while. Here's where having the power controls not great, just because I don't mind his SP2 because you can sort of dodge that. Yep, see, he shrugged off the parry, I think. Okay, now we just gotta bail out the heavies, which is always annoying. Sort of took a risk there. Saw that little pause. Oh man, I missed that one. Whew, okay, got the intercept. Scary fight. Yeah, he's sort of a pain, Taskmaster. He just took a lot of block damage. That's definitely my style. Super conservative war fighting. 46 hits, yeah, it's reasonable. The Yeah, I mean that's just have gotten that nature in fighting that I don't really try anything too. Oh, I got 2 more energy. Okay, means I gotta do another fight. Oh no, this is gonna be some type of spider creature. So I hate spider creatures. Always so annoying. Let's see. Enhanced poison, plague bind, limber. So again, I'm going to take a lot of block damage. Okay, well, vision again. I don't think I'll need vision too much later anyway. So let's see. I can't figure out who would not have any. Oh, okay, I sure figured as much. Good vision's perfect for this guy. Okay, pretty good at limber. Taking this damage there. Okay, that went pretty well. Hey, hi Church, good to see you, man. Just doing some more. Okay, vision was the absolute perfect choice for that abomination. 5-star. Should have figured the 5-star on dupe would have been something exotic like that. But yeah, since he was bleed immune, that's great. Just didn't not bleed, poison immune. Just made it so much better. And you can see, like, if I hadn't taken off my masteries, I mean, how many specials did I throw in that? I probably threw like 10, I would say, in those 2 fights. I would have lost 50% health with suicides on. So, yeah, unfortunately, vision. You'd think he's suicide friendly because of the double immunities, but he's not because of the way he used his what you call it, his special attack. Yeah, those are both pretty fun fights. Pretty casual. The Taskmaster made me a little nervous. Okay, let me just now see. This is the big pain. I just got to switch my suicides back to my masteries back to my arena / alliance quest suicide setup. But that's why I need those presets. Oh man, it'd be so much better. Oh, it was a good time with you in dungeons the other day, iChurch. That's super fun run. Yeah, I love Morningstars. These are my Morningstars. She is so good in dungeons. I mean, she's absolutely made for them. As soon as you get your souls up, like 5 souls, she's basically like sustainable forever, I think. And yeah, I was thinking about if I got a rank 5 gem, I'd be really tempted to rank 5 her, almost for the sole purpose of like trying to do a crazy dungeon run where I like got to 10 or 20. Oh, okay, definitely iChurch. I will. I've been sort of needing a steady dungeon partner, just because, it's always like, you feel like, what's that word? Like, you're trying to get into a pickup basketball game where you're just trying to find someone to play with. But okay, yeah, let's do it next time. I'm at 20,000 of the shards. I want to get up to 27. There's some pretty good crystals. I'm going to do the one that has the Random Duck and Black Widow. Both those characters I don't have as a 5-star. So that'd be awesome to get those. Yeah, how's life in our Loki? So iChurch and I. So iChurch was in 4 Loki, and then while I was in J11, he came to J11, and then we were in J11 for a while, and then I actually left and I went to 4 Loki, and he stayed in J11, and long after me. But then J11 went, I think, totally European, and so you end up leaving them. Now it's just hanging out on our Loki as a semi-casual player. That I would definitely do that. Like if I decided to get out of like high-end alliance, I would jump right into our Loki and just enjoy myself. I mean, this is there's lots of ways to play this game, which is the best part. You can go crazy hard, or you can just like sort of be relaxed, and both ways are fun. 2 hours later, my mastery's reset. Yeah, this is just, I can't believe this is. KT's right. This is just so old-fashioned. It's like the dark ages of video game skill trees. Okay, just back to arena. So was it 2238? I'll probably just finish up my 4-star. Well, let's get to 3 million. That's the goal tonight. 3 million, and then I think we'll go call it a night. So I'm at 2.4 million. We'll just keep on running with my 5 stars. Let's see, there's Ghost. So I'm thinking about a Legends run for Act 6, the next Act 6 if they have it. And so a Ghost was pretty key for all my alliance mates to do well. So that's sort of why I got her. I guess I need to practice with her more. I'm saying I'm pretty fair at her, to be honest. So let's see. And then Emma Frost, she's one of my favorite characters. Mostly sits on my defense. It's good to have a rank 5 Emma Frost on defense. I don't think she's like super amazing. I would say an above average defender, but I don't think anyone else in my battle group has her, so I'm pretty psyched that I can, help out the battle group with, a relatively good defender that's at rank 5. And actually I love Emma Frost. So that's totally my style. As you can see from my war, I play a super conservative style. Like, I'm not really into intercepting. I'm not really into like all this fancy KT1 play, where you're just like hitting people left and right, or Pete, where you can it seems like you can intercept at will. I just block a lot, wait for my very distinct openings, and then take them. And so Emma Frost and Captain America Infinity War are, I think, the champs that absolutely suit me the best. They just are great with that style where you can just sit there and sort of absorb a lot of block hits and not take tons of damage. I'd almost say the same thing for what's his name, the original Captain America World War II, even the original Captain America. I still like those champions a lot. They just have such good blocking. And, oops, come on, Spider-Man. I got nervous. There it is. That's the hardest thing with Ghosts. I'm always so nervous when they throw specials. You only have 2 seconds in your phase. I'm always like, oh my god, should I dodge? Should I back? Or should I, get that little bit of extra power with a miss? So, you're always trying to toe the lines. And same too, when they're hitting you and you're trying to intercept their combo. Ghost is a really subtle player. A subtle play. But yeah, of course she's so amazing. She's actually the character I want most as a 6-star. Corvus, I wouldn't mind. Oh well, I love Corvus as a 6-star. I should say wouldn't mind, but Ghost would be outrageous. I mean, I feel like at rank 3, she's just crazy good. Let's see, this doesn't matter who I go against. Yeah, there's a. Yeah, I definitely feel some the shift towards 6-stars. I know we're really not there yet, but they're starting to become more and more relevant to the game. I think by 2020, so 6 months, 7 months from now, we'll have a first or second rank 3 6-star, and then I think that's when they're really going to become the what's the word? I think that's when they're really going to open up the game and be I can't think of the word. Not more valuable, but just superior to anything else you have. Because right now, rank 5 champions are definitely better because you can SIG 200 them, which is relatively straightforward. And so I think it's still more powerful than almost any rank 2 6-star. It's just so hard to awaken. Oops, no battery. Well, that might determine how long the stream lasts. That's more or less determines, I think, their usability. Because you just can't really do too many of the 6-stars just because there's so many in the pool and you get 6-star shards so rarely. Charge your phone. I know. Yeah, it's always every stream. It's like some things that happen without fail every stream. One is that the reflector will quit on me. The second is I'll show some secret of the alliance. Tonight it was our war defense, and the third is that I'll run out of batteries. But that's all right. I've been streaming for a little over an hour, and I have to work tomorrow, so I'll probably call it quits relatively soon. Again, maybe the phone would determine that on its own. Yeah, Lord Shadow had the same thing. He had to go right to get his charger tonight, so I was like, oh, good, someone else is as careless as I. Let's see. I really want a 6-star. This 6-star hood looks so awesome. I know. I feel like the great team of 6-star hood, 6-star wasp, and 6-star ghost is just the most amazing team. I got those synergies together. But talking in the stream last time how like cool synergies are, I just never take advantage of synergies. Like Pete brings Ghost Rider in not for his ability, but because of his synergy with Darkhawk, and I didn't realize how good it was. Oh, it's crazy good. Plus 30% power gain versus villains. So he always fights the Omega Red mini boss. And oh man, I must just like just shoots his power up when he's doing that fight. And especially since Darkhawk needs to get to that SP3 to sort of start the fight. So plus 30%, that means I guess 30% quicker. So instead of taking like 30 hits, it takes you like 20, 22. That's a pretty big savings in hits. Oh man, and yes, look at that ghost. Oh, Shadow War. I don't know if I'd want to trade your roster for mine, but would not mind to have that 6-star ghost. I was opening Cole characters twice. Kabam just knows it. They must be so clever when they program the reel. It must be like some employee whose job is just to make the reel as tempting as possible. So of course when the reel's going around, you always see like Corvus, Domino, Ghost, Cole, so he's like spinning like, oh, there it is, and so you get all excited. And of course when it stops, often you get trolled by those. I had an amazing troll over Cole 6-star not so long ago. But twice though, like the next champion, I was opening all my crystals the last 2 days, the last champion was Ghost. Like if it had gone one more, I would have got a 6-star Ghost. But again, it's just the evil programmers at Kabam. I'm sure that, well, absolutely, they intentionally do that just to make you hate your life and think, oh, maybe next time it was right there. That's so close. Let me do another one. And so, yep. All part of their evil plan to take on money, and it works. But yeah, 6-star Ghost. Oh, there she is. That's the character. That'd be amazing. But I can't complain. I have some unbelievably cool 6-stars. Aside from the Cole I pulled up today, I have found the Duck, who's amazing. Domino, as talked about. Wasp, Killmonger. Any of those would be great rank 2. So, and like Killmonger, Domino, and Wasp, I think they're all rank 3s in my 5-stars. So I haven't really invested too much. That'd be the only thing if I got a character like Ghost, is I already have her as rank 5, so she probably wouldn't be awakened for a long time, because again, it's hard enough pulling the character, but then to get him awakened seems even more unlikely. And then it wouldn't be till rank 3 that she'd be any better than my rank 5, so yeah, it's just it'd be nice to have her, because then you have her, and though in the meantime she really wouldn't do much for a long time, probably 7 months. So who knows what we have going on in the game. Probably some new crazy character, maybe Invisible Girl would just be like, or Invisible Woman would just be destroying the contest by then. So yeah, who knows. I'm pretty psyched for Invisible Woman. I have a couple, so I've been working a lot, so I have a couple of release days built up where my boss would just give me some days off because I've worked so much. And so if Invisible Woman looks okay, I might go for her in the arena. Neymar, he looks pretty cool too, but I don't really need an offensive champ. I'm looking for more of a like utility defensive champ. Like I have plenty of offense. But that champion you just saw, Spider-Gwen, she's also in my mind for my next rank up too. I really like Spider-Gwen. That slow ability is just so cool. That's the one thing I don't have good as a 5-star. If I took, what's the name here, Proxima up, I would. I don't have a good, like, True Strike character. Cole could be that character, because, again, he gets True Strike pretty quick through his persistent charges. But, again, I don't really need a big attack, right? And then also Spider-Gwen would be great on defense. And so yeah, she really fills that need. And, yeah, so that's one idea, but if not, I might wait. Well, I might see if I can get Invisible Girl. I have a Science Awakening gem, so that'd be awesome. So I could awaken her, and then pretty soon I'll be at a rank my next rank 2. My next rank 5. So that'd be perfect timing if I got her, could rank her up and rank 5 her. Oh man, that'd be great. And then, yeah, assuming she's a really cool character, I hope she has really high prestige. I hope she's a good defender, high prestige, and yeah, those are the two things. And I get her. I'm a little worried she's gonna be another one of these complicated characters. That's what I feel a little bit about Torch. Torch is pretty cool, but it's just a little bit too complicated to play. You know, I can't even figure out what to do with him half the time. I mean, I love him because he's so like fire oriented, and that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, again, I just think he's sort of fair. But you know, he's I saw someone, no, I think someone was posting videos. Looks like he had some pretty cool uses in war, where he was yeah, just really doing a good job against a couple of nodes. I can't remember who he was fighting. Maybe even a thing where he just absolutely dominated them. So yeah, it's like one of those characters who maybe discovered to be much better than we first thought. I love Rogue. Rogue is one of my secret loves. I have a lot of secret loves in this game. But Rogue is one of them. Rogue I would love as a rank 5. It just would be fun to play. I love that she has both heal and that she also has the power steal. And if Kabam could make one change, and she'd be so awesome. I love the way that she can steal a buff on her specials, and as long as she keeps on touching the opponent, she keeps them. But they need to like make that timer just a little longer. Like it's like 1 second now. It's just way too short. I mean, you just always lose it. But if they made it like 5 seconds, that'd be so cool. Like I would just steal all this guy's buffs right here for 5 seconds, and then if I touched it, it would repeat. So you more or less, unless you had to like bait a special, keep it all the time. That would just make her super, super fun. I think that'd make her the best. Well, not the best, but you know, she doesn't hit all that hard, so it won't make her OP, but it just, yeah, make her a great character. Ultron. I would not mind you as a 6-star. Yeah, if I got that Ultron 6-star, I'd be so happy. I've always loved Ultron. And I feel like there's not that many really good heal champions in the 6-stars. I think you'd fill that sort of cool niche. Oh man, I just ran into his what she called his steal up to 5 bucks. Oh, it's fine. Hello Ashan, welcome to the stream. 5 bucks is more than enough, but it'll be so cool. It's just too quick. It's like you get it and then you hit into the block and whatever, but then you just lose it. So it's just gotta make it longer, and that small change would make her super, super fun. I mean, then she'd be like a character I think people would actually like really play a fair bit. I definitely would, and I think I would take her up to rank 5, and she'd be one of those fun rank ups. And now that we're getting more material in, you can actually do fun rank ups. Okay, let's just do one more of these, and then I'm almost running out of battery, but I want to do one more one more Alliance quest. 27 seconds of worth of energy, perfect. Everything's lined up perfectly. So let's go with this team right here, and then I'm a little worried I might have to get my charger just because I don't want to like have my Alliance quest fight paused. That'd be pretty bad. Another show your war defense again. Yeah, no, I'll try not to do that. That was the low moment of the stream. Ugh. I mean, again, luckily we're in the uncare mode. I mean, it's season 9, and we're going to change the map. So I think if any time I would show the war defense, this would be the best time, because you know it's not like we're trying to win the war, and after this season the map changes. So yeah, I think of all the mistakes I've made in showing what I shouldn't have meta, that might be the most benign, but still pretty bad form. Let's get rid of this Ultron. There's Ultron again. I don't know. I'm fixated a little bit on him as a 6-star. Like if I don't get Domino or Cole, he might be my next choice in that feature crystal. Who else is in there? That might be, or Captain Marvel. Yeah, obviously Captain Marvel. She's outrageous, but I think I might even still like him over Captain Marvel. He doesn't need to be awakened, so it'd still be super, super fun. And yeah, it'd be great. Okay, I gotta run. It'll take me 1 second to get my power plug, and then we'll go back to Alliance Quest, and that might be it. Oh, I got one more fight. Hang on, look at my power before I do this last fight. Okay, energy aplenty. So let's do this last fight. We'll go do Alliance Quest, and then I think we're gonna call it a night. Yeah, it's 2300 here. I've been trying to stream just a little earlier. Like, so I'm on for an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, if I start around 21:30, it's a good time to stop. I really need to figure out with these other streamers, like some type of, you know, because KT, like tonight worked out really well because KT was on, and then he went to Lord Shadow, and then after that, I was on. So I like that. I always hate when I stream and someone like KT's on. No worries, Metaphor S. Thanks for stopping by. Great to see your stream, and I'll see you either on your stream or on my stream again. Okay, off to Alliance Quest. Just our last fight of the evening, and then we're done. Well, assuming it's open, we'll see. Noise is making noise. The reflector. Oh yeah. Where? Sorry, I just got to type in. I was recording my Alliance Quest fights. AQ day 5. 7 first fights, section 1, because I want to make a video just of my Alliance Quest fights, like a day 7 run, just to, again, trying to make a little more content, and that's pretty what you call it, low fruit content right there, low hanging fruit, I think is the expression. Okay, so let's turn on my record screen. And off we go. So day 5. It's challenging, but it's like the right amount of challenge. Hopefully it's clear. Usually it is. This right side will be clear so quick. It's K, Pete, Art, and I. We just like all instantly jump on every time. We're just zooming through. It's great to have like alliance mates who are just so on it. Especially for me, because I would like have to stay up late. See, it's already ready. So this fight is a tricky fight. It's Mephisto. I use Blade, but he has Suicide's on, so you know it definitely eats away at him. And he has Transducer too, so he can pull the power away from me. And on top of that, his Incinerate procs more. So yeah, it's sort of a nasty fight, but here it goes. Hopefully we can do all right. So promise he's gonna steal my power. Okay, so good. So I got off my SP1 right before he stole my power, which is key in this fight. Oh god, I just got hit by it. Oh, that was terrible. Now I'm really disappointed in myself. Oh, I was playing it perfectly. Oh, so annoying. And then I got clipped right by that SP1. Oh well. It's like, I mean, that's exactly the style. I like to sort of slow play him and just sort of get in my hits and throw that special and just let the bleeds do a lot of damage, just because then you don't have to worry about the Incinerate coming up too much. But it doesn't help. 50%, I would say. It's pretty much average. I mean, even in a good fight against him, I usually end up at like, especially on day 4 or day 5, like 75% might be the best, but probably more like 70%, just because I mean the suicides and the block damage take its toll. And so since I slow play it, the suicides really work against me. But okay, what can I say? It is yeah, at least I didn't die. I think I'm alright. That's actually the only fight I use Blade for now. The rest are, Corvus is definitely like the hero in the next sections of Bleed Path in section 2. And then section 3, it's absolutely, so let's just go look at those real quick. So if you look here, this is my next path. I mean, all these characters are Bleed, and they just, Corvus knocks them right down. Sometimes I can even, off Heimdall, get my last charge because I do that auto block. It's pretty rare actually, just because, you know, Corvus goes through him so quick, but occasionally I can get it. You know, Yondu's no problem. And then sometimes I have this Doctor Strange. Cam's been getting to him before me lately, so I haven't had to fight him recently. He is sort of a challenge. I definitely slow play him. And then Sven the Duck's not so bad with Corvus. You just block and get the armor buffs on him and then just shoot right through him pretty easily. Then I teleport here to, that's lane 1, this is lane 7, just Massacre, not so bad. Same with this, even though he has Rage, this Daredevil, you can just get him up to his SP 1 or 2 and they're pretty easy to dodge. So you just gotta sort of play it to always sort of push him to that SP 1. Or yeah, make sure he has at least 1 bar. Iron Fist is pretty easy, and I almost always fight him linked just because I don't like waiting for art to clear me. You know, I'm usually at work, and so I just go ahead and fight him. I mean, with his link node, aside from the plus 300%, is Biohazard, which absolutely feeds the death field of Omega Red, so it's usually a pretty doable fight. And I've been taking the She-Hulk. I mean, the She-Hulk is just long, and she's usually linked, which means anything but tech does less than 50%, so just a slog, but you have a 15-minute timer, so it's not so bad. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. It's been a nice stream, so I hope you've enjoyed some interesting gameplay with Alliance Quest, Alliance War. Got to see some Day 5 action, see some Masters level war, and yeah, it's probably be on the same time tomorrow night. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me tonight. This is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki. Wishing everyone a bonne soirée, guten Abend, and good night.